From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
And you get a better bargain with the morning team because there's more of them that have to kiss pigs. So just throwing that out there. It's good money spent there. All right, we're talking about rainfall totals in the last 30 days. Coffeyville, Independence areas had some rain just right around September 1st, September 2nd. But otherwise, we haven't had hardly anything in our entire viewing area. It's been pretty much goose eggs. And you know the story. And it's the saddest thing to have to, well, it's not sad for the folks out west, and I'm happy for them, but that it's actually rained more out west than it has here. And it's pretty much been the case all summer. I was feeling sorry for those guys out in the spring because it was like everything was out there looked like a desert. Now the desert moved over here. And so the last 30 days has been miserable in terms of trying to find anything. Just right around the Labor Day time period was the only time there were some showers. And now we're up to 64 days, consecutive days, without at least a quarter inch of rain at any one given time. That is ridiculous. And that's the I-35 corridor as well, just out to the west, Ponca City to north of Oklahoma City. The rest of us are all sitting at a month at this point. And then you get a little bit further southeast. If you're southeast Tahlequah, southwest of Stillwell, and in northern portions of Sequoia County, where you had good rains about 2 months ago, it hasn't quit raining pretty much for the last month and a half, and there is just nothing. And so a lot of us, and you can point out some other areas that haven't had rain. Here's what's kind of good, but yet it's not that great. Kind of good means that there's kind of a little enough rain that we could settle the dust. Not so great as the fact that I'd rather have some yellows or maybe a few oranges in there. We need a soaker. We need a big time soaker, and all we're going to do is settle some dust, but at least it's a kind of a sign that there's some transition. But that transition is not happening right now during the Tulsa State Fair. It is so nice out there. A little bit of a breeze. You see Old Glory there on the right side. Of course, there is some ragweed. That's hanging in there pretty tough, and that's just kind of expected. 84 at this hour. We have an east-southeast wind at 5. Humidity so low, so dry, 20%. Dew point is at 39. So our evening fair forecast is looking great. If you're still headed out to the fair, we'll be dropping in the 60s by 10. But in the meantime, wow, this is just as nice a kickoff for the state fair as you could ask for. Latest information now, other than maybe a passing sprinkle with a cloud. Yeah, I'm getting excited about a cloud on Wednesday. And then we start to see a little bit more in the way of clouds, and the cold front comes through. It's going to be chilly Friday and Saturday. So if you plan on being out at the fair, it's not bad, but it'll be chilly, and there is a chance of a few sprinkles or showers by late Sunday or Sunday night. We really warm up on Sunday with back to a south wind. We're in the 80s now. And again, we should be in the 70s this time of year, but no, not because, pretty much just because of the drought at this point. Tomorrow morning, upper 40s to low 50s. Another cold goosebump start for you in the morning. Tomorrow afternoon, back to a summer day and a lot of sun. You can still get a sunburn. Notice how the Panhandle has a few showers out west. Those clouds move east on Wednesday. And so that's where a sprinkle, especially if you're northwest of Tulsa, could happen. We'll have sunshine where we should be in the mid to upper 80s. And if you're southeast, you'll be in the upper 80s. Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds, and still very warm, even though we have a north wind blowing across the area. And then on Friday, a real cold front. This is an actual cold front, but not much rain. Again, as we said, upper 60s to low 70s. If you're down south, you'll be in the upper 70s. Still, it's going to feel like fall because it is going to be really, really cool. And then on Saturday, we're looking for temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s again with some clouds around. So basically very chilly, comparatively speaking, for Friday and Saturday. Then on Sunday, we'll have a chance of a few showers developing late in the day and temperatures in the 70s to near 80. All right, this forecast looks like this. Really nice. 9 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow morning, chilly. If you love fall, that's great. Unfortunately, if you were looking for great colors of fall, it's not happening. I was just out in my pasture. All the trees are just going from green to brown. Yep. Leaves are just falling off and saying, I'm done. This was a worthless year. So I think a lot of ranchers feel that way as well. But anyway, we're talking about a big cool down, and then we get back to warm weather, but at least a slight chance of storms next week.